people, and you are doing a great job fighting against these layoffs that are completely about corporate greed from Kaiser Corporation. So thank you for all of your support. That has included nurses, patients, doctors, techs, and all of our community. We're very, very lucky to have folks from the community here. I want to also thank folks who came all the way from Sacramento, including our union president, Kathy Kennedy, one of our presidents. We also have folks coming from San Francisco. And we have folks from the East Bay. And of course from Santa Rosa.
You take on one of us?
You take on all of us.
Take on one of us? You take on all of us.
I want to say it's been very hard at the bargaining table. And we know it's going to be easier now because you guys came out. What moves the table is the field, and we appreciate every one of you out here pushing us. I want to also thank, is Michelle Bowe here? I want to also, there we go. She's going to be one of our first speakers. Come on up. We are the nurses.
We are the nurses.
The mighty, mighty nurses.
The mighty, mighty nurses.
That's right. We're fighting for our patients.
Fighting for our patients.
Fighting for our communities.
Fighting for our communities.
We are the nurses.
We are the nurses.
Mighty, mighty nurses.
The mighty, mighty nurses.
Fighting for our patients.
Fighting for our patients.
Fighting for our communities.
Fighting for our communities.
All right, let's go. Hello, nurses and community members. My name is Michelle Bowe. I am a Kaiser Fremont nurse. I have been working for Kaiser for about 28 years. And I am one of the Council of Presidents for California Nurses Association National Nurses Organizing Committee. Today is a very important day for Kaiser patients because we Kaiser nurses will not stand for any more cuts to their care. Let me start by saying the obvious. Kaiser made more than $18 billion in profit just the last year and a half. There is no reason to lay off dozens of nurses except for corporate greed. $18 billion is more money than some countries' GDP. That is so shameful. $18 billion is enough to hire tens of thousands of additional nurses and still have billions of dollars left over. And this is for the record. It is the most money that Kaiser has ever made in their history as a company. So why is Kaiser laying off nurses while they make record profits? Because they want even more money and they're willing to degrade care to do it. Rather than safely staff departments with nurses, Kaiser is spending huge sums of money on new AI technologies and telemedicine. And what do nurses know about about technology and AI? The entire intention is to take away and put away the patients so they don't have to come in.
That's right.
That delays care. It is dangerous and it is absent of compassion and caring that only nurses can give.
That's right. That's right.
Is it better for patients? We already said no.
No.
Will it make Kaiser even more money?
Yes.
That's what they want. One example of this new technology is called desktop medicine. When Kaiser patients send secure messages to their providers, they expect that to be answered by their provider. And I'm talking the doctors and the nurse practitioners. But they instead, Kaiser, The AA programs labels the messages with a suggestion where it should go. Then an unlicensed non-nurse sorts the messages, sends them to either the doctor, the pharmacy, or someone else entirely. This prevents millions of messages from reaching their intended recipient and removes nurses from the system entirely. So I have been a clinic nurse in the adult family medicine for about 26 years. You know what this does? Monday to Friday, I see that patients, whether you use technology or not, they need care. And when they stay away from the hospitals, from the clinics, from their doctors, regardless of what the reason is, they become sicker. And when they show up, they are even sicker. And guess what that means? When there's no nurses, what happens to them? They collapse in the parking lot. They have heart attacks in the lobbies. They have strokes on the way to their doctor's appointments. And we will not stand for that.
That's right.
Patients need nurses, and patients know that.
Yes.
And that's why the community's here, and we are all here, because we will not allow one single nurse to be laid off, because nurses are needed for care.
That's right.
We all deserve better. As it is now, clinics are running with low staffing. That means that patients are waiting longer to be seen.
Yes.
They are getting more and more acute and ending up in the emergency room with high copays instead of low copays, right? Instead of low $20 copays and preventing a heart attack. They are ending up in ER because their messages are not being read by a licensed person, because their messages are being sorted by a machine, because their messages are being sorted by non-licensed personnel who do not have the knowledge to do this and make the right decisions. What about in Durham? We have one nurse in Durham who is on the layoff list. Have you heard skin cancer is on the rise?
Hello.
What are they going to do? How about GI? Right now, colorectal cancer screening, they're waiting 6 months to get it. 6 months. That is not acceptable. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Kaiser, enough is enough. Kaiser, enough is enough. Kaiser, enough is enough. Kaiser, enough is enough. Kaiser, enough is enough.
All right, so Kaiser is watching. Kaiser knows our strength.
That's right.
Kaiser knows we are on the right side, and Kaiser knows we will not ever give up on our patients. So bring it. Let's go. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, I want to now bring up one of our nurses who is on the bargaining table, also an ophthalmology nurse at Kaiser, Kristen Watterson. Kristen.
Press that. All right. You can do it. There we go. Please forgive me. I have to read from something prepared. Hi, my name is Kristen Watterson, and I am one of the 41 nurses that Kaiser. Good. Press it down. Yeah. Press it down hard. How's that? All right. One more time. My name is Kristen Watterson, and I am one of the 41 nurses that Kaiser is proposing to lay off. I'm a proud CNA nurse who's on the bargaining team and fighting these layoffs. I want to thank you all so much for being here to support us and for your solidarity. It really means a lot to all of us who are standing up for patient care at the same time as Kaiser is threatening our economic well-being and our own access to health care for ourselves and our families. We appreciate your support so much for this today. I have been a nurse for 20 years, and I am proud to serve my patients at Kaiser San Rafael with the best care and skills that my training and experience can provide. I take my commitment as an advocate for patient safety as seriously as I do my standards of practice. As a nurse, I provide the kind of care I would want my family to receive if they were a patient at Kaiser. It has really been a shock to my conscience to see the reckless and unsafe staffing and care models that Kaiser management is proposing. They have made massive profits in the last year, over $12.9 billion profit in 2024, and another $5.3 billion for the first quarter of this year.
Wow.
That means more than $18 billion in profit in the last year and a half, the most Kaiser has ever made in such a short period. Kaiser continues to... Yes.
Come from the top.
Kaiser continues to put their profits first ahead of patient safety by cutting nurses when their hospitals and clinics are already dangerously understaffed. They want to cut nearly a quarter of their outpatient nursing staff in San Rafael. These proposed layoffs by management affect nearly every outpatient unit, including areas such as dermatology, gastroenterology, and ophthalmology, which are already critically understaffed. We have surveyed hundreds of Kaiser San Rafael patients. 88% of patients responded that they have experienced difficulty getting an appointment. And 79% were forced to wait weeks up to several months for an appointment.
Wow.
This is unacceptable.
Shameful.
These delays in patient care are not just an inconvenience. They often mean the difference between finding and treating a malignancy and causing a much worse outcome for the patient waiting to be seen. In gastroenterology alone, In gastroenterology alone, Kaiser San Rafael has been dangerously backed up with nearly 2,000 patients who require colonoscopies, facing delays of 10 months or more. This is unacceptable, unnecessarily, and deeply disturbing for anyone concerned with public health. Kaiser is trying to spin these cuts as operational need, but the correct word that we are proposing to enact is greed. Kaiser is showing all of us the ugly face of corporate health care that only one pretends to care about patients when its real goal is profit. We must stop this immoral and destructive behavior now before it spreads. It is simply wrong for a wealthy corporation like Kaiser to increase their already obscene profit margin with behavior that puts patients at risk. Today we are asking you all to email TPMG CEO Maria Ansari and tell her no nurse layoffs. Let's continue to stand in solidarity together as we carry this fight forward. This is what we do as CNA nurses every day, and we are so proud and pleased for you to join us in this fight. Thank you.
All right. Woo! We do have community with us, and now I want to bring up one of the activists from the North Bay Labor Council who wrote an incredible letter on behalf of us to Kaiser. They have over 77,000 union members that they are in control of, and they are helping us push Kaiser. So come on up, Ileana, and say a few words. We're so glad you came. Buenas tardes! I'm proudly here standing with you, representing North Bay Labor Council FNCIO. Brothers, sisters, siblings, we're here with you to say no to layoffs. No to layoffs! No layoffs! No layoffs! No layoffs! No layoffs! And personally,
And I just want to let her say hi quick. Thank you.
Hello, brothers and sisters! I selfishly had to be here because my firstborn is a nurse to be, so... Right, mama. So, Kaiser need to stop. They can't win. They know it, obviously. We're gonna come back, right? This was just a preview, but we're gonna come back because nurses are the foundation of our health care. I had 3 difficult pregnancies. Guess who helped me? Nurses. So, thank you. And I will stand by your side and fight until they do the right thing. We'll tell them, Kaiser, we will be back. Kaiser, we will be back. Kaiser, we will be back. Kaiser, we will be back.
So we also have in solidarity a member from the Painters Union. You want to come up, brother? Quickly.
Good afternoon, buenas tardes a todos. My name is Carlos Flores. I am with the Painters Union, Local 83, IUPAT. ¿Quién quiere información en español también? Porque yo sé que hay varios aquí que están así. So, número uno, yo solo quiero decir que estamos aquí para ustedes. We're here for you all, the nurses, because a living example of what your work does. I just dropped off my son at college, and my son was taken care of by folks like you all that go in every day. So yo tengo un hijo que acabo de ir a dejar al colegio que ha sido cuidado de parte de ustedes. Additionally, Kaiser comes and tries to cut workers, but not the charges. Year after year, they come to our members and take more and more of their hard-earned money. So what are we doing? We're saying no to that. So cada año Kaiser viene y lo quita más y más dinero a nuestros miembros. So lo que queremos hacer es que paren. So with that, I thank you. I want you to know that we stand in solidarity with you.
Thank you, brother. I know Gus is here to give a quick speech. I just want the bargaining members who are working on and fighting back at the table to raise their hands to come up. So Pam, Kristen, these are the folks who are out there with management dealing every day. It's really tough. We got another session on Monday. We are so energized and inspired by you, and we're going to go in there fighting.
Up against Kaiser's corporate greed and the way that Kaiser's acting, making multi-billion-dollar profits while trying to cut care, while trying to lay off hard-working nurses and affect their families, makes no goddamn sense. It is hypocritical, it is emboldened, and it is a direct attack on working families, and it echoes the attacks that we see on working families nationwide. As we are fighting corporate greed here on the streets of San Rafael, we need to be prepared to fight the erosion of democracy and fascism that's happening nationwide, right? Kaiser is emboldened by this brand of politics, so we are going to be taking the fight tomorrow to one of Trump's biggest donors. We are going to the doorstep of the Founders Fund, Peter Theil. Do you guys know who this guy is? He is a monstrous tech CEO, an enemy of democracy, who is one of Trump's biggest funders. So we are going to get a bunch of nurses up there to make a very clear pitch and a very clear stand that we want to shut him down, as he is funding billions of dollars not only into Trump's campaigns but also into technology that is being used to help kill people across the world, in weapons technology, and also in technology that is being used by healthcare companies to deny claims, to determine who gets care and who doesn't get care, and figure out ways to cut staff. So let's take the fight to him, folks. I'm going to be passing around this clipboard right here. You're going to see on the back side, it is tomorrow 11 a.m. on the corner of Lyon and Lombard, and we need you all there. Please sign up on this clipboard and get it back to me so that we can see who can come out and join us tomorrow at 11 a.m.